Alrighty, folks. So the goal today is to be able to solve equations using proportions. And this original equation that I kind of showed you here, the 3 plus 2y over 8 equals 1 minus y over 5, it looks a little bit intimidating. If we were going to try to discover what y is, sometimes we're not quite sure where to start, and if we are, it just gets jumbly. But I think the important thing to remember with proportions is that diagonals, when multiplied, are equal. All right, let's prove that with this little fellow over here. Alrighty, we have 2/3 equals 4/6. We know that to be true because it's almost like a scale factor. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 2 is 6. But to demonstrate this, watch what happens if I take diagonally. 3 times 4, that equals 12. 6 times 2, that also equals 12. That is a true property of every set of proportions. So we can use that in order to solve proportions this way. If I take 8 times 1 minus y, that's going to give me the exact same quantity as if I took 5 times 3 plus 2y. So I can actually do this and write a very simple equation. All right, so let's first start with 8 times 1 minus y. 8 times the quantity 1 minus y. Don't forget parentheses. Equals, and let's work on this side, 5 times 3 plus 2y. 5 times 3 plus 2y. Okay, when we have that, now we just have an equation where we can use the distributive property and solve for y. So let's distribute 8 times 1 and 8 times negative y. We get 8 minus 8y equals 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 2y is plus 10y. Okay, getting simpler. Now the parentheses are gone. We can start to move some variables around. I have an 8y over here and a 10y over here, but an equal sign in the middle. So that means that I am not allowed to just add those or combine like terms. I actually have to move it over. So I have to add 8y to this side, add 8y. Now, could you have subtracted 10y? Of course, but I like to get rid of the negatives. I'm sort of strategic that way. So those guys get rid of or cancel each other out. 8 equals 15. Plus 10y plus 8y is 18y. Okay, we're getting closer. Let's subtract 15 from both sides. Subtract 15 from both sides. And I get 8 minus 15 is negative 7 equals, these cancel, 18y. And then I get to divide by 18 on both sides. Now, very intentionally, look at that. We ended up with negative, kind of messy there, y equals negative 7 over 18, and that is on purpose so that you can't really mental math. You have to be able to use this skill in order to figure out the value of a missing variable.